Okay, we're good to go.
Okay. So, still 2:01, and we'll call the committee of the whole meeting to order. Start with, I'd like to acknowledge that we are privileged to meet on the unceded and ancestral territories of the Squamish Nation. And we have an agenda here for approval. Are there any amendments to the agenda you're aware of?
So moved.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, thank you, guys. All in favor? And there we have it. Now there's 7 minutes there for.
That the minutes of committee of the whole meeting held on March 9th, 2022 be adopted.
Love the efficiency there. Thank you.
Oh, well.
Taking you too. See you. All in favor? Don't think they have any trustee items.
Oh, that's me.
We don't have any presentations, so we have information items. Trustee calendar and upcoming events. Yep, take it away.
Okay, I made some notes. Okay, so just so everybody's aware, tonight, we're having the Pemberton Custodial Employee Recognition Dinner here. So they'll be joining us here in the library tonight. And, the next big item coming up is the BCSTA AGM, which is next week already, so. That's,
4 of us are attending, right?
mhm. Yeah, that's right. Maybe recommend. And Kristen. So.
And did we book our dinner?
Yes, I'll get there. I'll get there.
Okay, I'll let you.
Okay, so that's on next Thursday till Sunday. So just so everybody's aware, I think the BCSDA sessions start at noon or something like that.
12:45.
Okay, so I actually have a BC ASBO meeting, so I'll meet all of you in the evening, I'll meet up with you guys.
That's Thursday you're talking about. right?
Thursday night,
Yeah.
so I'll meet you Thursday evening. And then Friday night, we're going to dinner, we're going to the Convention Center Tap and Barrel. So for those who were there last time, Rick and Cynthia, you attended last time, it'll be the same place.
Oh, we're going there instead, okay.
Yeah, we weren't able to get into the other restaurant. It was closed.
School board's got to jump on us.
Yeah, that's right, Tap and Barrel, but it is.
And if it's half decent weather, it's a lovely walk along the seawall to
Yeah.
get there from the hotel anyway, so.
It's a perfect walk.
And what else do we have? Okay, so just a note that voting is going to be completed electronically. And you'll need to make sure that your phone or tablet or computer is set up properly to participate. The voters are responsible for ensuring their device is prepared, charged, updated, and ready to vote. There's going to be no paper ballots provided. So make sure
Picks
you're
up the
ready.
speed a lot, picks up the speed. You can have a debate,
Oh, yeah.
quickly, you can vote on it and get
Okay.
results instantly.
So I attended board chair training today on the voting. It was very straightforward to me, but there were a number of other board chairs that didn't understand and couldn't find codes and whatnot. So we saw some emails about some training. available to-
yesterday.
You did it yesterday? Okay.
I think there's one more opportunity tomorrow.
Oh, I better sign up because I haven't done it yet, but
It's
I
easy.
have used the system multiple
If
times.
you
so-
use the
I
system,
don't think there's any.
there's no big change.
It looked pretty straightforward. It's just a matter of making sure you have your 6-digit code.
Yeah,
Right,
It's not the one that's in Zoom, it's the one that they text.
which they will,
They'll email it.
they'll email it you or text you.
Yeah.
It,
Okay, great. So, and then after the AGM, the next.
oh, can I just say one thing about AGM before you move on? I'm sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
And that is because I'm on the board of directors, I'm gonna be quite busy at least until I'm no longer on the board of directors, which is partway through the through the event. And so I apologize ahead of time if I'm not I will be present for dinner, never miss a free meal, but yeah, I may not be around all that much for our board events just because the board of directors have such responsibilities.
That's
So thanks.
one more piece then, and also Cynthia and I have been invited to meet the board of directors.
Yeah, that's right.
An event for.
Yeah, I'll be at that event, for
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Was that Thursday also?
That is Thursday.
Thursday, I have to double check.
4:45 or something like that.
Are we invited as well? Or not? Just for- All right,
We're not.
Chairs and vice chairs.
just making sure.
Your names were on the list, but then there was a big line.
Yes.
Don't invite your daughter.
I'm
Just
just-
like that? No.
Yeah.
Is that a hard no?
All right, anything else on the AGM? No, I'm looking forward to spending next week with all of you. Okay, and then the next week after that, we are having our education session on truth and reconciliation. And so that's going to be from 9 to 11:30. And it was originally planned to be an hour and a half, but once they started putting together the content, they felt that they needed a bit more time. So it's likely going to be around 2 hours, but we've just put an extra half an hour in just in case.
And is this via Zoom? Or in person? Because I'm gone, so. Okay, I can Zoom.
Okay, I think they were planning on doing it in person, but we'll have
I
to
think
limit
so.
it just in case.
And I just want to point out that they are absolutely thrilled and excited and honored to have been invited to speak on the issue. So, so it's, Karen has invited some of our artists
Okay.
to present.
And what day is that?
November 27th from 9 to 11:30.
Okay, then ask them to start it. Okay, perfect.
Thank you for sending our sheet or whoever sent
Mhm.
the booklets.
Oh, you did get them?
We
Okay,
got them.
Yeah,
that's great. We're hoping that you. all-
and I've
Yeah.
almost completed the online courses.
Excellent, because the expectation is you'll do your homework.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so.
maybe checking.
I did my homework, I did it, just in case anyone's like gets kicked out or that happened to me, just email them and tell them what happened, because I couldn't access it after a while.
Oh.
They have to just reset me up again.
Well, yeah,
so.
I'm waiting because it looked like it said you only have 72 hours or something. Once you start, I'm like, oh, I need to make sure I block off some time. But I definitely have 72 hours.
I've
it doesn't
vastly
take
exceeded that. I started.
No, I'm sure it doesn't
reading
take
going
72, but
might have
even
to.
like.
Yeah, so I might have to log in. Yeah, relog.
With our new adopted child, things have changed.
Yeah.
Find out about it.
Cynthia or Celeste,
Yeah.
did you get your book? Just want to confirm.
I did, yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's good, great. So if anyone's having issues, you're welcome to email Archie, she can try to sort you out, or
Okay.
you can try and email them directly as well, they're pretty responsive. Okay, great. Okay, the next function will be the retirement function. And so we'll be hearing more about that later, the in-camera meeting, but that's gonna be held May 5th. First retirement function in a couple years, so that's good. And then our May board meeting is gonna be held in Whistler at Myrtle Phillip. And we'll be having the Whistler custodian dinner that evening. So,
I can't even remember last time I was in there. In Middleville. Yeah.
Can we just go back to the retirement function for 1 second? Rebecca and I communicated about this like about a year ago or something, or I guess when you were first elected as chair.
Almost a year ago,
Yeah, and yeah.
yeah. And I forgot about it, sorry.
Yeah, no, quite all right, but for the last 15 years or something, I've been emceeing it. But I wasn't sure whether that was a board chair prerogative or just Rick Price stepping up to the mic. And so anyway, since then, Cynthia and I communicated about it. And so Cynthia's I will continue to MC it, but because I was doing both, because I was the MC and the board chair, then I used to make some remarks addressed to the retirees on behalf of the board. So this time we'll separate those two jobs and Cynthia will make remarks on behalf of the board addressed to the retirees, and I'll continue to do the MC job. Seems like a good formula. Will be a fabulous team.
I think so. I think it will make for a nice event too. There's
Yeah.
a little bit of
I'm sure looking forward to the in-person.
Oh, I may ask you if I will help on some wordsmithing perhaps, because you're good at that.
Well, and do we know who's attending that in the trustees or that? Okay, can we confirm who will be coming to the retirement?
Hopefully we get.
Okay, great. Celeste, will you, oh, Celeste's got her
Yeah,
hand up, great.
forward.
All right, that's great. I think Rachel's unable to make it. in.
She won't, yeah, we'll be going.
Excellent.
Yep.
Okay, great.
Are there any trustees from the past who maybe would like to come that we could? Like, are there any people, I'm just throwing it as a thought, and, well, I guess it's been all of us.
It has.
Since, okay, so there's
Yeah,
no one.
except, I mean, I don't think, oh my gosh, I'm so
Oh.
sorry, I forgot her name, the lovely lady from.
Oh, Michelle.
I don't think Michelle's
Michelle.
gonna be able to make it.
No.
That would be a
And that would
expense.
leave me-
Dave's not.
Maybe
Not
Patricia.
Okay,
Okay, yeah, that's good.
All right. And then, we have a DPAC meeting on May 16th, Monday, May 16th. And then
sorry about the meeting, is this, is it Pemberton or is it Tizildo? We've had it
I don't think we
in the
have
past,
a
which was,
place for it yet.
okay, oh, that's why it's TBD, sorry, I should read my own notes.
DPAC meeting.
But, in the past, we've had it at Tizildo, which is lovely.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
But they're excited too about that opportunity to meet actually face to face.
Great.
Final.
Finally, yeah.
Yeah. That's great, okay. And then we have school learning plan meetings, the last ones are going to be on May 18th and May 20th. So that's it for upcoming trustee calendar in advance. Any questions or any?
Are you doing the grad ceremony?
Sure, I can. So there's an attachment there with the grad ceremonies. They have the dates picked out, but they don't necessarily have all the details in the schools on, they haven't figured everything out yet, but if anybody's interested in attending any of them, please reach out to Archie and she'll just let the principals and whatnot know.
Well, generally, we have a trustee attend and do the speech.
Okay,
So, I guess Pemberton will be, I'll be Pemberton. And if you can send invites, please.
Cynthia's was.
Yeah, so this is one of the times where the trustee who has that jurisdiction, is the wrong term, but they speak. at-
Area of interest.
Area of interest, maybe, I don't know. And I just want to say Celeste and I had a blast, I think, last year. I think we did a great job. And it may be something folks want to consider. We did a tag team and it actually worked out really
Oh,
well.
really?
It gave more time
At
for
Brad.
the kids' speeches and the folks at the school to speak, and it was actually, it was received very well, and.
Was
again,
that a Zoom
we had a
event?
nice time. No, that was the last time we did it in person.
Oh, okay.
So they were able to accommodate that with
Like, do the
masks.
superintendent's address and the trustee address as one, is that what you're saying?
It's just a suggestion, and actually, I think it works out really well. And actually, that's not fun
Similar to
doing
what
it.
Rachel did,
Yeah.
right?
I hope you had fun. I had fun.
It was super fun. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to hear. I was gonna say I'd be happy to go to House Sound again unless Rick or Ian has strong feelings about attending.
I'm gonna jump in and say, I'm just wondering, yeah, if one of you may want to.
I
For
do.
various reasons.
I would appreciate having the opportunity to make the speech for the board. I'm not insisting on it, but I would enjoy doing
That
that.
would
It'll
be
be my
nice.
last one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if that was, if you had made that public.
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah,
he did-
So
he
that's
did
that's why I
last
was.
one.
No, I have,
Yeah.
and not only that, but I'll have a granddaughter.
Oh,
Aw.
Celeste,
Celeste, are you okay with that?
Years to that high school.
Absolutely, for sure.
Right, nice.
that's great.
And then the Indigenous education grad, I'm wondering if maybe I should take that. Yeah.
And if there is room at the, is that the Squamish Nation, Brad?
Yeah, the totem hall.
Yeah, if there's room for other trustees to attend, I would love to go, but I don't want to, if they have space
Yeah.
issues and they only want one, then I'm okay with that too, but.
I was figuring they'll probably take as many as they.
I suspect they will as well.
But maybe
Check
they can,
them out.
Archie
Lovely.
follow up for us.
Please don't.
Yeah, thank you.
I would love that.
Yeah,
And I'll just put that out there for any trustee. I think if there's room, they would absolutely love to have you there.
yeah.
The other one I forgot, my nephew's getting married in Nelson. Right at the time of House Sounds, and I normally go to House Sounds.
I love Nelson too, though.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
A long ways to go, but.
Okay, so if anybody wants to attend anything that we discussed, just reach out.
Can I ask a question?
For sure.
Go ahead.
Last year, I believe that the alternate ed school had their own ceremony. Is that not happening this year?
So, no, they're going to be, I'll double check, but I know that Erin and her admin team are really wanting to celebrate all the kids and really make it clear that the kids in alternate House Sound are part of House Sound Secondary School. They may do a smaller thing that they do to celebrate one another, but I know for the grad ceremony, they'd like to do it together as a family, which I support.
If they did a smaller thing and one of us could go, I would go.
Thank you. That's great. Thanks, Celeste. We'll follow up.
So Celeste, were you wanting to attend with Rick though? If both of you attend, but Rick do the speech?
To House Sound, I'll let him do that job. Yeah, for sure. It's just if there's a smaller event, like a dinner, I think they had last year at the alternate school, I'd be happy to attend an event like that.
Did that answer your question, Danielle?
No, I just want to say, are you going with Rick to House Sound too?
Like, would you like to be in attendance?
Yeah.
All trustees are welcome, of course.
Yeah. I just wanted to check.
For sure. I certainly can, but I don't have to if it's too much to have. There's going to be a lot of bodies in that building. So if there are space constraints, I'm okay to let him do that job.
Right, we'll see.
Well, because they usually do reserved seating for trustees, so that's why they just kind of need a yes or a no kind of answer.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll find out how many seats they can provide.
Okay.
Thank you. That's great. Very excited. The kids, I know everyone's so excited to be in person. It's going to be fantastic.
All right, so I think that wraps up the grad ceremony schedule. So now we have the National Trustee Gathering on Indigenous Education and CSBA Conference.
Yeah, so I think the last time they tried to have this, it ended up getting canceled because of COVID. So there's some details there on it. It's going to be running from July 6th to 8th. So if you're interested in attending, please let Archie know ASAP because hotels are booking up.
I'm interested.
And this is in Saskatoon.
Well,
Oh,
there's that.
He's hoping for Prince Edward Island or something.
Actually, Saskatoon's not bad.
I rode through there.
Just remember, public meeting, all parts of Canada are welcome. Oh,
Thank you.
Even though Manitoba is having a blizzard right now.
no.
Okay, so
But
that
it's probably a
I would
lovely
like to
blizzard.
attend, yeah.
anyone else interested?
I am interested, but-
48 hours, I could do a little check. I mean, I'm interested. I think there'd be a lot of really good learning.
Yeah, we had it at Whistler 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah,
It's quite an event. They're from all over Canada. It's just nice to sit down and talk to other trustees.
So Rick and Ian, are you interested in attending? You want to get back to us? Yeah, sooner the better. How about you, Celeste?
Let me get back to you on that one, Danielle, please.
Great. Okay, yeah, thanks, everyone.
I'll say no now. So
No
you don't
for
have to
Rick?
wait for me. Yeah, thanks.
you can just book an email ahead, like,
Book you in.
yeah.
Don't wait for us.
Yeah. Yes. I just, well, because like, like being in another hotel
Yeah.
away from.
Yes.
Remember that little room that we had with those little beds? Always with them. In one of the BCSD conferences.
Oh, right.
We had a movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so then that brings us to the BCSD annual general meeting, motions. Yeah.
Okay,
Please
so,
do.
we sent out the motions to everybody. We have 4 votes and we have 4 attendees. But, I just wanted to, I guess, since, Rachel's not here, neither is Dave, Celeste, you're the only one who won't be attending. Is there anything you would like, the people who are voting here to consider on your behalf?
No, I don't have anything to add, Danielle. Thank you.
Okay. Any discussions they want to make, or you want to wait till the AGM itself?
Well, I think there's, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm in trouble today. Debate at BGM and then we vote.
Change your mind.
Yeah.
Go there and start.
So we could be very
discussion.
persuasive, right?
Yeah.
So I would say, as it's just the 4 of us that are attending AGM, that we just wait to have that
Yep.
discussion there.
Unless there's anything that stood out to anyone here that they were passionate about and really wanted to
Let everyone know.
let everyone know here so that we could be passionate there. But I have no. I
Okay,
thought
you just get in front of the mic
I
then.
thought everything was well thought out.
Okay, so that's great. So you all have, be able to vote. Now for the board of directors, I believe only the board chair can vote. So if you have, does that sound familiar to you? And that's what.
Board chair?
We gotta get, yeah.
No.
No, I think everyone gets to vote on.
Our designate are allowed, only they are allowed to go to the system and vote for.
Oh, to cast the votes.
Exactly,
Yeah,
yes.
But we all discuss, we have 4 votes, right?
Yes.
So we.
So you'll
we
have to let
agree.
Rebecca know
Right.
what your votes will be. She'll have to, she'll enter it for you. Is that
That-
correct?
That's for the,
Who checks out the election?
that's for the board of directors election, right, including the president. Yes, okay.
Just don't go wild, Rebecca.
Don't go rogue.
Don't go rogue. That's what I was thinking. Don't go
Stay
rogue.
with us.
Oh, really?
And there's candy on the table. Not everybody's responsibility.
All right, so do we have any questions of clarification from the public?
No, we do not.
Okay, so then I declare the meeting that we've concluded the business of the agenda and this meeting is adjourned.
Well done.
So it is, we end live?